Good Wednesday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Tuesday yesterday. I'm your host for South Carolina weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's go on and talk about the weather for your Wednesday. Just for your Wednesday today. As you look at the radar, right now, nothing really going on. Just no rain at all falling inside of South Carolina. And as you go on, and let's turn on the MRMS, talk about the entire United States, you can see that we do have some rain going on up here inside the Northeast, up here inside Maine, New York, a couple of sprinkles up there. Obviously, Hurricane Milton, the outer shield, honestly, I guess you could say, of the storm is moving into Florida now. And we do have some more rain going into Oklahoma, Texas, Washington as well, receiving that. You can see just a whole bunch of stuff going on right now down there in Florida. You see, um, especially the tornado threat as well. We do have tornado watches up for Florida as well. for especially I'd say from about Orlando all the way down south is probably under a tornado watch right now, as these storms or these outer band right here starts to move onshore, bringing that rotational threat, or that circular threat for tornadoes. And we already do have a tornado warning out right now down there inside of Florida. So I guess you should be happy that we do have this nice weather right now, as Florida is down there about to get hit by this Category 4 storm. So let's go on and talk about cloud cover again. Cloud cover is pretty much partly cloudy right now. I'd say for pretty much, or mostly cloudy right now, for pretty much everyone's on the low country, PD region of South Carolina, and even the southern Midlands as well, going into like the northern PD region as well. The upstate is doing nice. Nothing to worry about here, but that cloud cover will eventually make it there. But it's not there yet. And here's the future tracker for these clouds as well. You can see as you push it forward, this cloud cover is going to try and push its way up. And even as you get into around 9, 10, 11 hours from now, this cloud cover will continue to push up from Milton, and it will make it all the way to the upstate. And when it passes Florida and it goes just to our south, the cloud cover will recede. And this is like tonight, like late tonight, going into our Thursday, right here. Cloud cover is starting to retreat. So here is our current temperatures: 57 inside Columbia, 55 in Rock Hill, 55 inside Greenville, 57 inside Anderson, 64 inside of Savannah and Beaufort, as well as 62 in Charleston, 61 in Georgetown, 61 in Myrtle Beach, 55 inside of Florence, 57 in Lawrence, 57 in Sumter, 57, I believe I already said 57 in Columbia, Winsboro, Newberry, 59 inside of Greenwood, and Augusta. Here's our high temperatures for today. Not really much, honestly. The high temperatures for today are really going to be the same around the entire state. No matter where you go inside the state, the high temperatures will be the same, around 75, 76, 77. And that's pretty much it. And maybe a 78 up there near Anderson. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty just chill day to day in terms of temperatures. And in terms of peak sustained winds are probably going to be a bit more gustier, especially if you're down there near Charleston and Hilton Head Island, especially along that coastal region. Everyone else around 5 to 10 miles an hour is probably possible. Georgetown 9, Myrtle Beach 12. And then here's peak wind gust right here. Again, probably the same thing for most people. Coastal regions like Hilton Head Island, Charleston 20, 21, Georgetown 16, Myrtle Beach 17, Walterboro 17, Moncks Corner 15. Everyone else around 10 to 15 miles per hour is probably expected. So again, the only region that's probably going to be receiving those high winds are probably going to be along the immediate coast, and especially down near Hilton Head Island. Here's our forecast precipitation for the next 24 or so hours. You can see that nothing. You see nothing really. I mean, you do see that around 100th of an inch to a tenth of an inch possible for Charleston and Hilton Head Island, but that's it. That is it. After that, you can go on and check out the SBC. Nothing for today in terms for South Carolina, even though Florida does have that enhanced risk for tornadoes. So you can go on and check out excessive rainfall. There is a high risk of excessive rainfall in effect for Florida, but nothing for us. And that's pretty much it. Let's go on and talk about our future real quick. You can see here as we push our way forward, cloud cover and that potential for that moisture to push in will move in. And then as you get to around 12, 1 o'clock in the morning-ish, showers will start to push into like Beaufort, Savannah, Hilton Head Island, and around 12 to 1 o'clock in the morning. But that's as far as we can go right now, just because this was updated at 8 o'clock. Or not 8, yes, it was updated at 8 o'clock, so, and it only goes around 18 hours out, so it goes till 1 a.m., so we're going to have to figure out tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. When the rain's going to be over, and how much rain could potentially fall. So that is that, and let's go on and talk about the tropics. Now, just the tropics, just in general. We're not going to go over a deep dive because it is the morning, so we're just going to cover everything on the screen right here, and then that's it. We're not going to go fully in depth like we do in the evenings. Here's Milton over here, hurricane. It is, let me just turn on the cone. It is going into Florida as a major hurricane, as a Category 4 at 2 a.m. this morning. Or not 2 a.m. this morning, but 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. 2 a.m. Thursday is when it's going to make landfall. Somewhere around that time in Florida. It's going to go across Florida as a major hurricane. Bring those conditions all the way through from Tampa to Orlando. And all the way to the other side until it probably decreases to around a Category 2 hurricane-ish. And it will turn to a tropical storm past Bermuda, probably bring Bermuda some tropical storm force conditions, and that's pretty much where it ends off at by around 2 a.m. Monday. Tropical storm watch is in effect for Charleston, Berkeley County, all the way down the coastal low country region, even though I can see some places like Berkeley County not really needing, 10 to 20 mile per hour with gusts of up to 30 miles an hour. So again, it's not really too much, but also gonna have to watch out for that storm surge as well. 1 to 3 inches possible in like Charleston County, for example, and then 2 to 4 feet, or I meant to say 1 to 3 feet, 2 to 4 feet possible down there near Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, Edisto Beach, places like that. So gotta watch out for life-threatening 2 to 4 feet of storm surge. Definitely not as intense as 15 feet like Tampa Bay is going to get, but still something that you're going to have to watch out for. Here's Leslie down here. Leslie is going to completely just roll off. Not really much to say in terms of Leslie here. So that's that. Here is Disturbance 1. Showers and thunderstorms associated with the gale force non-tropical low pressure system about 375 miles west-southwest of Bermuda have become less organized during the last several hours. Although environmental conditions are becoming less favorable for development, a short-lived tropical or subtropical storm could still form today or this evening while the low moves northeastward to east-northeastward at around 15 miles per hour. Upper-level winds are forecast to become too strong for further development later tonight. Additional development of the system include gale warnings to be found at National Weather Service and all that kind of stuff. So, right now, the reason why, even though it could form tonight, the reason why it is a 40-40 is just because those winds, those upper-level winds are a bit too strong for further development, and it's just becoming less favorable. But it could form tonight still. Here's Disturbance 2. A tropical wave is expected to move off the west coast of Africa tonight or early Thursday. Afterward, environmental conditions appear only marginally favorable for some limited development of the system while it moves west or west-northwestward across the eastern tropical Atlantic and through the Cabo Verde Islands on Friday. Only a 10% chance over the next 7 days, 10% chance over the next 48 hours for development. So that is that right there. And that's going to about wrap this up. Make sure that if you have not hit the like button yet, make sure that you do that. Hit the subscribe button as well, as we're at 271 subscribers, trying to get to 300 by November the 5th, Election Day. So we're at 271. Let's go on and get to 300 before November the 5th, or at least by November the 5th, 11:59. But let's try not to make it last minute. So make sure you do all that, and I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. with another forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday.